Good morning, everybody, and first want to start by applauding Speaker McCarthy for taking a leadership role in engaging President Biden in debt ceiling negotiations. It's been about 2 months since Joe Biden has sat down with the Speaker. The President has said a few times in public that he's going to sit down with the Speaker again to continue those negotiations, but it appears that the President's just trying to run out the clock and trying to bring us to some kind of debt crisis by waiting till the midnight hour. That's not how we get this country back on track. And so Speaker McCarthy laid out some very responsible savings that we can achieve to get spending under control in Washington while also addressing the debt ceiling long before it's hit. So I hope the President actually starts doing his job and engaging in this debate again. It's long past time. Now let's talk about an exciting week for families who are struggling. The good news is when we ran to get the majority, we said we were going to go fight for those families who are struggling under the weight of all of President Biden's failed agenda. The inflation-driven failures that President Biden has imposed are hurting the lower and middle income families the hardest. And you see it especially with energy costs. And so this week we're bringing H.R. 1, the Lower Energy Costs Act, and it's focused on lowering energy costs for families that have been out of control and putting in sound, responsible policies that actually allow us to produce energy in America. You've seen the results of President Biden's attack on American energy. It's been severe. It started day one, the day that President Biden took the oath of office. He took very specific steps to attack American energy, and immediately you saw costs going up. Today, costs at the pump for gasoline are 40% higher than the day Joe Biden took office. People, when they pay their household electricity bills, depending on where they live, are paying 20 to 40% higher for their electricity costs. And of course, it's a major driver of inflation when they go to the grocery store or anywhere else. The cost of everything is up because of Joe Biden's anti-American energy strategies. Now, I know that there are foreign countries that hate this bill. You know, if you're an OPEC nation, if you're Russia, if you're China, you want to have the world market covered on critical minerals. We reverse that with the Lower Energy Costs Act by allowing us to make things in America again. And by the way, for those that are supporting, whether it's Saudi Arabia or Venezuela or Iran producing more oil, they're actually hurting the environment because nobody has better standards than the United States of America.
Is Congress going to raise the retirement age to save Social Security? Top lawmakers are now considering taking drastic measures to fix Social Security's big issues. But this could lead to Social Security recipients facing new taxes and a much smaller COLA adjustment. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video if you receive Social Security checks. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. Social Security recipients are seeing much bigger monthly payments so far this year. This is thanks to an 8.7% cost of living adjustment, which was the biggest in more than 40 years. The average monthly check is about $146 higher than it was in 2022. But there is a potential downside to higher payments. In that way, they will push some seniors into a higher tax bracket, which will erase many of the gains the COLA was supposed to deliver in the first place. Although Social Security benefits are adjusted for inflation every year, income tax thresholds for recipients have not changed since benefits were first taxed in 1984. So this means that whenever benefits are increased, more seniors are exposed to income taxes on Social Security. Individuals with provisionary income above $25,000 and joint filers above $32,000 have up to 50% of their Social Security income taxed. For individuals with provisionary income above $34,000 and joint filers above $44,000, up to 85% of their Social Security is taxed. Because of high COLAs in recent years, including a 5.9% adjustment in 2022. More seniors are now subject to the 85% tax. However, Social Security is facing other issues. A bipartisan group of senators continue to consider a plan that would raise a full retirement age for Social Security to age 70 as a way to prevent the program from becoming insolvent in the next decade. Social Security is one of the largest programs in the United States, but as popular as it is, the program's future stability is very much in doubt. A trust fund that helps cover the cost of retirement benefits is on pace to run out of money in the year 2034. And if that's allowed to happen, benefits across the board would be automatically cut by nearly a quarter. Since 1935, Social Security has provided financial support to older Americans to prevent them from slipping into poverty after they've left the workforce. In 2022, the government spent $1.2 trillion on Social Security benefits. That's just under 20% of the entire federal budget. Those funds help support more than 48 million retired Americans, as well as millions of disabled individuals and relatives of deceased workers. With many lawmakers hesitant to increase taxes or cut Social Security benefits, the idea of increasing the retirement age has often been raised as a way to decrease spending without hurting the incomes of people who rely on the program right now. Under the current system, individuals can begin collecting Social Security benefits when they turn 62 years old, but they receive less money every month than they would have if they had waited until the full retirement age. This is currently 67 years old for anyone born after 1960. Typically, proposals to raise the retirement age call for leaving that minimum of 62 in place while gradually increasing the full retirement age. Supporters of the idea say raising the full retirement age is the least harmful option for securing Social Security's long-term future. Senate Republican Mitt Romney told NBC News, "You have to recognize that life expectancy is a lot more today than it was when Social Security was established." Others say slowly increasing the age over a number of years would solidify the program's budget, while sparing seniors from the shock of a sudden benefit cut, and allow younger workers to plan for the change during their careers. But opponents say that raising the retirement age is just a benefit cut by another name, since the ultimate result would be less money in the pockets of seniors. They argue that the change would be especially harmful to low-income Americans. Some also say the proposal is based on the false premise that retirement is always a matter of choice, when in reality, many people are forced to leave the workforce before they'd like to because of health issues or the physical demands of the job. So, dearest friends, what do you think Congress should do to address the issues that Social Security is facing? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my beautiful and amazing dearest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Monday. Thank you, dear friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.